artists, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen from Awesome Art School and I'm super fired up for today's lesson. If you are terrified to draw girls that are terrified or that have a lot of emotion, then this video is for you. Let's get started. Human beings are capable of a huge array of emotions, from sad to happy, surprised, shocked, and our face makes different expressions for each emotion that we're feeling. So why the heck do our drawings look like they have dead eyes, they have straight across mouths? Why are we drawing our pictures this way? Well, today I am going to teach you how to make worried expressions on your girls, okay? So we're going to start this drawing off just like we do all of our faces. And please draw along with me. I'm just using a regular mechanical pencil on some really nice hammer mill paper. Okay, you're going to draw your egg-shaped head and your guidelines and follow just like I have here, and you will not go astray. We're going to do the circles for the eyes, nose, and mouth, and putting the 3 ovals in a row really makes your proportions come out really nicely. Now take a notice of the eyebrows. They're super important. They go up and then they curve down towards the end of the hairline. And if you notice too, I'm making my eyes a lot wider than I normally would, and I'm pretty sketchy and I'm keeping it pretty loose so I can kind of get the proportions that I need. Don't worry, you can erase all your extraneous lines later, guys, no worries. So just follow along with me. This is just like a regular face to get started, but we're going to do a few really small touches to the eyes that really give it the expression of worried that we're going for in this. And those are those lines that I'm making right now over the eyes. So the eyelids are normally very lovely and curved, and this time they're going to be straight and they're going to be sitting right on top of that eye line itself. And we're not going to put any space above it like we normally do. And also putting the pupils over to the side instead of straight to the center makes her look sort of preoccupied and very kind of stressed. I'm also leaving a little space in her lips so that her lips are just slightly parted. And that again adds to that expression. And if you notice, either side of her mouth is straight across or down, and you do not want those going upturned in any way. Please take careful note too of those little expression lines under her eye and also on the inside corner of her eye. I wanted to show you that I made a really squiggly wrong line with her chin in Sharpie, and I just wanted to let you know that it's okay. It's all good, and just keep going. It happens to me too, guys. Her eyelashes into this are like a super disaster, and I just ignore it and keep going. I reinforced that top eyelid with an extra sharp, extra thick Sharpie line. Her eyelashes are a complete and utter disaster, and I'm just keeping moving. You know, so a lot of that stuff just gets lost in the wash, and I don't want you guys to get hung up on those little details either. I love shading my girls in just like a grayscale marker set. I'm using Copics. They are smooth as butter. They work awesome on Bristol paper, and this is cover stock actually. It works great on cardstock as well. And I would just invest in a 1 gray set of grayscale, and I'm starting with a kind of medium gray, and then I'm gonna this is just the first layer, and follow along with me. We got under the chin, around the eyes, and around all the hairline under the nose and mouth, and across the top of the eyelids. Then I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker shade, and I'm gonna make the lips that shade, and I'm gonna go in, you'll see after I do the irises, I'm gonna add another layer of shading all around. Right now it's still very flat, so adding a darker shade in a few pointed areas really boosts up that dimension, and it accentuates the look. So just pay attention. You can stop and rewind and pause and rewind and rewatch as much as you need to get this all in the right places. But follow me and we will have fun and make this girl very worried. And it's so refreshing to make actual expressive faces rather than these deadpan girls that, I don't know about you, but that I've been making for years. I'm kind of over it. I'm ready to take these girls up to the next level. This is one shade lighter than the shade I started with. And so what this does is it eases the transitions between the white of the paper and that medium shade that I started with. So it's a great idea to just have a nice Greyscale set of markers or crayons or paints. It doesn't even matter the medium that you're working with, but that helps you make a nice gradation from one to the other. If you need to bring any of those highlights back or white back, just use a white paint pen. My favorite are these Posca paint pens. I buy them on Amazon. They're actually very affordable. There's links in the description box for all the supplies that I'm using today. And I really, really want you guys to have fun with the hair. So many people stress out about hair, and it really can be like your most creative and relaxing exercise when you get to these girls. You can get really creative, and you can kind of do whatever you want. So I don't want you guys to worry about highlights and being perfect, and I want you just to have fun. Use hair as like your creative outlet for when you're making your worried girls. And I can't wait to see all the things that you guys have been posting. If you feel like this exercise is over your head and you need to go back to the beginning, I have a playlist that I will link to right here. Just click on that, and that will take you to the beginning of my entire Drawing Faces Challenge series prompts. And I hope you had fun. If you post pictures, please put them in my Facebook group. Just search Awesome Art School with Karen Campbell, and I will see you there.